Hi, and a very warm welcome to Wellbeing Mission Control. I'm Greg Parry. I'm a wellbeing specialist, and I thought it might be interesting today to just think about what makes you decide that you're going to quit, that you're going to stop, that you've had enough. Where are your particular limits, and what is it that persuades you to give up when the research tells us that most of us quit way, way before we've achieved our real potential? Interesting, huh? There's good evidence that suggests that when we're doing physical exercise, most of us stop when we're only at about 40%, 40% of our real potential. Very few people even reach 50%. The conclusion is that for most of us, those limits are in our minds. They're a mental barrier, and that's where we decide, no, we can't go on. Now, we can see this when it comes to physical exercise, and I'm not suggesting that you do anything crazy and push your body to the extreme. But I think when we're dealing with our goals and our dreams and aspirations, we are bound to come up against obstacles. We're going to face reversals and disappointments, all kinds of problems. And it's the mental or even emotional resilience that helps us to decide to move beyond this arbitrary barrier we've set up in our lives and see what's waiting for us on the other side. Usually, we're just waiting to discover what's on the other side of fear. A very famous quote that you've probably heard and read many times. But I'm just suggesting that this physical limit, where we rarely go beyond 40% of what we're really capable of achieving, is absolutely applicable to our mental and emotional limitations. When you think or feel that, oh yeah, you've had enough, you can't do any more, you're right, because that's where you've set the limit. But if, on the other hand, you decide that you can go further, you can move beyond those mental and emotional barriers and discover how much more potential is waiting to be discovered. You might be very surprised at how much deep resilience is built into your system. It's an inherent and natural human quality. It's what's enabled us to thrive as a species. And I'm just suggesting to you that in the quest for success, in the quest for whatever it is that's meaningful for you in life, just be aware of where your limits and barriers are. At what point do you think or feel, oh, that's enough, I don't want to go further? And that's the critical word, because for most of us, it's not a question of whether we can or we can't, it's whether we will or we won't. So understanding that you have much deeper layers of resilience, of stamina, of drive and determination simply means just moving one step beyond where you've placed those mental and emotional barriers and see how much more you can enjoy life, how much more you can achieve in terms of creating the world, the vision that most closely reflects your dream for the future. It's an interesting concept, and it's something that I think all of us can benefit from. We need to be aware of this so that we can justify the real potential that's hidden within all of us. What do you think? If you've got any comments or questions or observations, you know my email is always open and the address is in the description below. But in the meantime, let me wish you a wonderful day, and I'll be back with you soon.